There are a million reasons why you can drag your feet on estate planning, right? And I'm not
confronting death being the first.
Yeah, exactly. It's a terrible subject to ponder and think about.
Totally.
I mean, when you sit down with the trust and estate attorney and talk through your estate plan,
shit gets real pretty quick.
It really does. Like, if you pass away, what happens? Like, who will take care of your kids?
Yeah.
Who will, how much do you want your kids to inherit from you? Like, in what proportion do you want them to inherit? What happens if, I mean, there's like the doomsday scenario that they also will map out with you, which is like, if you and your family all simultaneously perish,
then what?
What would you want to have happen to all the things that you own in the world?
Oh my God.
Right. So, I mean,
perish with me.
It's exactly. I know. So it's really like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's really depressing stuff to think about. It is not for the faint of heart, but it is important to take care of it because, to your point, I mean, your
it's
father
been hard.
Passed away.
Yeah.
And it makes it harder for the heirs.
Yes.
To deal with that, because you don't necessarily, unless the wishes are spelled out, you are, on the one hand, you're guessing, and then on the other hand, you may also be subject to just whatever the state dictates.
And I've learned in this process, unfortunately, that if a person who passes away has more than $100,000 in assets,
yes,
the state has to be involved.
You're probated.
You're going through something called probate.
Yes.
Oh my God. And basically no money can be moved until the state, months and months and months later, has to like look through it all with an attorney. You pay the attorney thousands of dollars.
Yes.
It's all a waste.
Ugh.
So people, it's worth it to confront your mortality. I must say also, by doing it all, it's been like teaching me the fragility of life.
Yes.
And that's a good thing to me. It's brought a certain sense of humility, which, tell y'all, I need.
Sure. Look, I mean, it's a simple reality, right? Like, we all know sooner or later it's coming for us, right? And so
that's right.
You can either be prepared or you won't be, right?
That's right.
And it's not for you. And that's the other point, right? Is that it is not for your estate plan is not for you, right? It may give you a certain amount of peace of mind, but you're really giving a gift to your heirs.
That's right.
Right. And to the point on thousands of dollars on probate costs, right? Typically, and I mean, look, you can interview 100 lawyers to do estate planning. You may get 100 different prices, right? But thousands of dollars is probably more at the end of the day than it would have cost to actually just do simple will and process,
for sure.
right?
Yeah, forget about headache, just money. Yeah, exactly. It makes more sense.